Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Hello, everybody.
Clint is in the hood.
Oh, God, she's such a dork, isn't she, guys? That one kind of took me for a loop there.
Clint's like, what is she trying to say?
Oh, and then I'm thinking, well, how am I going to come back with something like that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Anyways, guys, we are, sorry about the mess. Oh, I tell you, we are doing stuff that has been in my to-do thing. I started these a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love them. What they are, I have 3 of them. I think I started them like 3 or 4 years ago, and one of my things this year is to go ahead and get rid of things that I've started and, you know, finish them. So
And they're called, what are those projects?
These are like prayer journals, what?
Unfinished, is that
UFOs, unfinished objects.
Really?
Yeah, UFOs.
I would think it'd be UFP.
It's not.
Unfinished project.
Yeah, but UFO is so much easier to say.
Yeah, but that has to do with
Oh! Really?
You should have seen that look she gave me. That was priceless. She does our that. She's been a turd all morning.
I have not.
Yeah, you have.
I have not. Anyways, guys, yeah, it's going to be that kind of day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So, let me kind of show you what I've done. This is, I'm just kind of looking, make sure everything is the way I want them to be.
What you got?
See, I even have these cut. And I did have 4 signatures in each one of these, but I was thinking I don't need that many, so I combined them while I was sitting quietly. I combined them into 2 signatures. So there are two signatures of 12. So, and I had done several stamping on it. This was before I think I made these before or while I was even creating stamps. So, okay, so we have those 2 up. So this is just what this was. It was just a hardbound book, and I had Clint, he cut them down for me.
Oh, I remember that.
So they would all be the same, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I used my saw.
Yeah, he used a saw.
I remember.
Cut them down for me. And so we're reusing like hard books, and I loved these fabrics. That's one reason I want to go ahead and get these done. Just kind of get some of the hair and stuff off of them, if there's any. There's not a lot. They've been in a Rubbermaid for a while. So I just thought we would bring you guys along. So what I want to do is I'm just going to sew these through the spine. But since there's nothing on here, let me move these 2 over here. We'll just work on one on camera. Oh, I tell ya. Hair everywhere. So, we still haven't got our heater for outside. And then somebody said I need like an LP sensor. I think it was Mellowhawk, which determines if there's any gas coming out of the propane thing. So I'm going to order one of those when I order the new heater, just for the safe side.
Yep.
So I still have a bunch of Clint's scraps here, and what I want to do is I want something a little bit wider than that, but I just want to cover the spine here. And actually we have lace too. Hon, could you get me some lace?
Yeah, is it in this thing?
It's right here, I think.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a thick lace. Ooh, this one might be pretty on here.
Here,
if it would work. I just want something to cover that
sorry, I did that.
spine right there.
Okay.
So I'm just seeing what we have here. No, it's got to cover this piece right here. I want something prettier than that. You can put it in your lap and sit.
No. What's that shirt doing? Oh, that's funny. Oh, all right.
Hope you guys are doing well. We, yeah. Truthfully, I was ready to make a video about an hour or so ago, but the little kitty cat, my little gray one,
What about that color?
was psycho. Yeah, that would probably work.
That's too thin.
Is it same as, oh, that would work probably. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you.
Hey, I'm glad I could be of service, dear.
So I'm just going to, you're not going to see much of the fabric. So I'm just going to cover that. So what I ended up doing is I covered the front with fabric and I just glued it down, and then I just folded it over, and then I did a tie all the way across. And now I'm just going, I want it to look kind of pretty, but this is kind of similar to the same color, and we're going to cover it with lace anyway, so you're really not going to see it. So I'm going to trim that just a little bit more. Just to make sure that it stays. And then where's that lace? Here it is. Hope you guys are doing really well on this Thursday. Like I said, we haven't done too much. We made breakfast. Clint did make a new bread video for the our at home channel, which will be linked below if you guys are looking. And instead of making bread, though, we made kind of like buns. Yeah.
Hamburger buns and hot dog buns.
Yeah. So, and then they're so easy. You take them out of the freezer. We just store them in the freezer until we're ready. Thaw them about 30 seconds in the microwave, just on regular power. And then you can toast them or eat them like that. They taste like fresh bread.
They do. That's what's
if you
so
don't,
nice.
you know, heat them up too much. So yeah, we've been making bread loaves all these years, but then we made some runses, which we'll have to do another video on because we did it with a different camera. Didn't turn out that well. So, but then it was just, but we made some buns too, and that worked really nice.
Well, it's like you're having, you know, fresh cut bread every time.
Yeah,
it's cut and then it sits in your refrigerator for, you know, it does make a difference.
Because we don't eat bread, you know, that quickly because, well, we just don't. So it's kind of nice to be able to pull a bun or two from the freezer as you need it.
Yep.
So just glue that down. I think I want to trim this one just a little. But yeah, and then the cats were so hyper this morning. I knew I wouldn't get anything done with her awake. So she finally went to sleep. We got the parts for the truck, or for the 4Runner. So we'll be working on that. Or Clint will, I don't know. I'll probably have to help him some.
Well, you'll have to help me.
Yesterday was my sister's birthday. Let's see, she's 4 years younger than I am, so 47, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with this lace if it kind of hangs over the edge. I think that looks cute. And we're just going to let that dry. Go ahead and trim this piece here. It's kind of... And then you can either put paper to cover this, or you can put fabric. And I'm wondering if I have paper for that. So I'm going to go look if I have any inside. So I'll be right back. Okay, I found this paper in the house. And I was thinking like this would work. That would look really nice. So I'm going to cut that down. I know where my paper cutter is. I thought I saw it.
That's right here.
Right where?
It fell right there. No, it's right here. Fell.
It fell, it fell. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to trim this off. Doing pretty good on my Weight Watchers. You know, I restarted that. And see, about right there, I'm going to kind of measure it. And today I had some, Clint got blood oranges, and man, those things are sour. So I was kind of looking up other ways to use them. So this is about 4 3/4. Might be able to, no, probably not. So let me do the other one, another one. 4 3/4. But they were so sour. Clint was going to eat some, but I told him, man, they're just like a lemon without them actually being lemons.
Yeah, I'm good.
So he is not fond of sour.
Not at all.
So I think what I'm going to do is try to use them in cooking or like salad dressing, because I'm eating a lot of salads right now. And there we go. That's cute. It's a little bit over right there, so I have to figure out something there, but I could probably put lace or something. And this one, cut it about right there. So I was trying to watch the sitcom The Resident, because one of my favorite actresses is on there, on that. And man, I watched the pilot and I couldn't get too far into it. I did watch the pilot and I wasn't immediately impressed. So if you guys watch it, let me know if I should keep going or just give it up. I don't know. So I was watching it while I was on the treadmill yesterday, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Okay, so we do have white there. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. Looks kind of like a cork board. That's kind of fun. And then maybe just trim it with some lace. I think that's going to be my best way. Okay, so I am using art glitter glue in a kind of needle bottle. And Clint thought he was going to have to go to do a couple of jobs today, but he didn't.
Yep.
So it's worked out really well that he hasn't had a good car
Need that
for the week. Both his parts came yesterday. So still have to go up and get antifreeze, which we'll probably get tomorrow because our friends invited us over.
Yeah.
And they're always really safe with the virus and stuff, so we're not worried about going and seeing them, and they're not worried about seeing us, so that's a good thing. I do want to do some watercoloring this week, or this weekend. A class by Lindsay. She doesn't have, I don't think she has a sale going right now, but if she does, I'll let you guys know, because her classes are so fun. But I really want to get into doing watercolor portraits. So just because, you know, just because I can, I guess, I don't know. But I've seen some really fun things on Skillshare and stuff that I really want to try. But I've even considered moving my watercolors out, you know, to the studio when we get heat out there, just because with the cats it's just almost too much. Hun, do you have, I need lace, but that's really thin,
Okay.
to cover up this one area.
Okay.
Isn't that cute? I like that. Well, just something probably like 1/4 of an inch or so. Doesn't have to be that thin, but
That's got pearls on it.
yeah, it's got to go kind of in the.
Why?
Typically, I would have used like what I put down, and I would have folded it over. It was just too thin. That'll work. I think.
Or they're well tight, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put lace here just to kind of cover this up. No, I just needed to do these, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to talk to you guys while I do this. So it's just kind of craft with me. Clint will probably do some sewing or something in the near future, so
I might try. Yeah, I'll
he
try
can
to do it.
chat with you guys if
Yeah.
he's got some ink blenders and stuff he needs to do, but he's got to do them inside now, and so it's kind of loud, so he can't do that while I'm doing this.
No. Yeah, I'm excited about doing some stuff for you guys.
Well, and it's kind of like when we don't talk to you guys, it feels like, you know, we have so much we need to get caught up on.
Yeah, exactly.
I miss them.
Exactly.
So I did ask if you guys liked the everyday video, and pretty much everyone who answered said definitely still every day. So we're going to aim for that, though we might miss one here or there.
It just depends. It's kind of...
We are doing the other channel, but, you know, that one, we don't have anything set. Just kind of what we can get uploaded when we get it uploaded.
Yeah, exactly.
So... and, yeah, there we go. Not too bad, huh? Thank you, baby. Here you go. There's this, here's this. Okay, and then this is going to go in here. So I'm pretty sure I do not have a, I'm thinking that's going to fit perfect. Pretty sure I do not have a template for something this small.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm going to show you guys how I do a template for this. The cats. Who is that, anyways?
I believe it's,
Two boys.
looks like my two boys.
Oh, that's
So it's
funny.
Artie and little one.
Okay, so we're just going to fold this so we get the center right there, and then fold the top down about 1 inch. It doesn't have to be perfect. Boy, they're really
Boy, they're-
hyper.
They're so wound up.
And then you have your little template. So, Clint got my stuff for me. I'll show you guys really quick how I put these in. You okay there, Daddy-O?
Yeah, just my back.
This is the stuff we use to pull down the trapdoor when
Oh,
when Arctic was tangled up.
tell you, that still gets to me.
Yeah, it was
It
still
was
pretty,
still very emotional that way.
yes it was. So, I don't want one in the center, I want one about there and there. And you want to go ahead and put top on the top. So I need, just want something to kind of go on those ones, so they're just about correct, you know.
Okay.
Just kind of eyeballing it. One there, one here. And then I am going to just where it bends, just so I can do my signatures. No. And then, so like that one's a little off. I'm going to punch a hole just so I can kind of even them up a little. There we go. Going right on that line, kind of right at the center. This is how I do my templates. You could measure them and stuff like that if you wanted to, but this one's pretty simple. So then on the back of this, I'm going to put prayer journals. There you go. That way I can put this in my thingamajiggy. So measure that. See if I can draw a hole. You know what? I might. It's in there pretty good, so I might be able to just go through those holes. I just need holes through my spine.
I'm excited about doing my, start doing that. Might be what I sewed to.
So what?
This, our quilt.
So what?
So what? It might just be. Oh. You okay, Wilbur? Or Artie? We had a bad sneeze attack earlier.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our holes. Looks pretty good.
What you doing, bud? Please don't get in there.
So,
baby.
and what I'm planning on doing is covering the outside with some lace. So, okay, let me show you. Oops. So I want this one to go first. So I'm just going to go through it really quick. Make sure that my pieces are kind of situated in there the right way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping. I was, but now I'm
Couldn't you
awake.
sleep with the racket the way it is?
Daddy's making too much racket, isn't he?
Hi, Gracie. What you doing, honey?
So, and this, what I did, it's a card, and I just did a thumb hole. And then I sewed around it, and then when we put it in here, I'll make it into a pocket.
You look so tired.
So, she might want to lay with you and sleep.
Hi, Pard.
Use these big old clamps. Okay, and then we take our little thing here. You guys have probably seen this 100 times. And what I do is I just kind of make sure it's about even the top and bottom. It's a little bit longer. No, Sophia.
Sophia, no.
Oh.
So much for
Quiet, peace and quiet.
that.
Okay, and then I mark 3 pieces, and I'm going to pop them in my book. And you want to hold it in a V, so you get right through the spine. Okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have holes perfectly lined up. Close this. And then the thread I use is some plastic coated nylon. You want to do 3 lengths for any book.
Gracie, honey.
And then a dull needle, because that just makes it easy.
Yeah, if you use a sharp needle, you're liable to go make its own hole and not go where you want it to.
Yeah, that.
I listen.
Clint does listen. Okay. And then you just want to make sure you're going in the right holes for this. So, just have to kind of see where my hole is. I don't even see it. So let me, okay, there it is. This is pretty simple once you get the hang of it, but man, when I first started, I was, yeah, it was like I had to walk away and
Oh, I bet.
walk away. Don't you remember? It was horrible.
Yeah. Does imagine it's extremely frustrating.
It can be. Doesn't help to have cats all over you too.
What are you doing, honey? Okay. You really think you
I think she is tired, so that's a good thing. She's not like right in my
I
face.
think so too.
Okay, and then you're going to take your needle, go under that thread here. Just go under it, and then we're going to pull it tight.
I need to go spray my car
Spray your car.
with, what's it called? Degreasing.
Okay, and then just tie it in a knot. It's pretty simple.
How much money you got?
I don't know why.
Well, I didn't know if I'd turn back in time enough to save money.
Oh, probably. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going till I'm done. Got one. This is my favorite part when it's a book and you can decorate it. Okay, have fun.
Just remember, I go and spray out.
Okay, same thing with this one. We just want to go through it, see if things are lined up correctly or your pages are turned the right side up. And I suggest going through every single page, even though you know, if you go through half, you think, oh, they're all the right way, but on the back half you might have like a fabric flip that's upside down. So you just kind of want to just double check that. Sorry, phone was ringing.
Yeah.
Where's my other one?
I can't remember if there was, I think that I thought I saw 3, but it might have been 4.
Okay, so
Yeah, there's one when I was there, you know, there was,
okay.
one over just, or less than one for Ratcliffe, was the first one, and then, there was another one.
Cool. You can use a smaller book, or you know, some people buy actual bookmaking apparatuses, things, but this works just fine for me. I feel like it's bulky for some reason. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to set this aside. Again, take your thread or your lace. 2, 3. I have enough of this for probably 5 years. I accidentally bought, I bought 2, but I didn't realize they each came with 2. So, yeah. Not run out anytime soon. Okay, let's see. hole is. Okay. Sometimes you have to do that in order to see where your hole is. So, let's see if I can figure it out from here. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said the court guy didn't think the flag should go there.
Oh. Hmm. Come on, you. Now you could certainly use these journals as a prayer journal or just as a junk journal, you know, it's totally up to you. All three of these will be going in my store when I get them done. It's funny though to look through it and see like things I did differently, things I forgot about, like the greeting cards. You know, things that you used to do when you first started. I just like to make sure that it's going to be really nice and tight in there. And then yeah, Clint picked up tons of veggies. I think I told you guys that. But I didn't feel like eating yesterday. I kind of ended up with another headache. So I went ahead and took a muscle relaxer last night. But for supper last night, instead of like grilled chicken and veggies, I had egg and one of his homemade rolls because we made them yesterday. They were so good. Okay, so now I'm going to just trim this because we are going to glue these greeting cards down. Let's see, here and here. To remember what I'm doing. It's kind of fun though because you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. I tie this just into another one just to, it doesn't really come undone or anything. There we go. Look at that. And then that will be a little pocket, and we'll decorate this so it doesn't stick out well. And then this one, let's tie this just one more time. Sure, it will be just fine. Definitely another idea to use up some greeting cards. You guys know I have tons of greeting cards. Isn't that cute? And then I'll probably decorate this kind of like I would T-ends. I'm not going to do the other two on mine, but just to kind of show you guys. But always be joyful. I'm going to run out, I think, and get my fabric flips that are already created. And see if I can use up some of those. So I think that would be fun. So we have our journal. It's really thin here, but I do like to put stuff inside. So I try not to fill it up too much. You know, I like these kind of almost touching because of all of the ephemera and stuff that I like to put in them. So I'm going to grab some other stuff, and we'll decorate a little bit. Be right back. Okay, guys. That was harder than I expected. I couldn't find my container because when it was really cold out there, I'd used it and it had fallen. So had to remember that. So I'm looking for anything that would work in these journals. So I thought I'd share with you guys. I do have a blue journal, so any of these are going to work with that. That's awesome. Thought I would just use up my use some from my stash, you know.
Yeah, might as well. That's what it's for.
Well, exactly. And I actually kind of like that. We'll try it and see. Might be too much. But I also like this for like a thing. I'd have to cut it, but I think that would work okay.
Oh.
Let's see. These were really fun to do. Made them a long time ago and then I forgot about them. Of course, isn't that how it is?
Man, it's cold. It's so cold outside.
Yeah, Clint was trying to work out there and he's like, it's too cold, I can't do it.
Yeah,
Ooh, that one's pretty too. Like that. But it's not really the right color. Not that it really matters, but if I have something that I think would work better. Could I say, oh, I'm hoping that I'll use everything in my stash this year. I don't think it's possible. I'd have to really be busy.
Wouldn't you though?
Yeah, really, wouldn't I? Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. That's kind of neat. That might work. I really like this one. I'll try it. Just pulling colors out that I think might work. Gracie, Mommy does not need your help. Ooh, kind of like that one too. Yeah, Miss Gracie's awake. I tell ya, you know how cats sleep 22 hours a day or whatever? She doesn't.
No.
She's not one of them. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take these out. Okay.
Morning and the toilet paper was on the floor and it was all chewed up.
Oh, in here?
Yep.
Little
All
stinkers.
covered in here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, I kind of like that one. That's kind of cute. Let's try. I was thinking of purple, but it's not really a purple, is it? Actually, those two are nice. It can be like a eclectic. You know what eclectic means, honey?
Yes, my dear.
Just thought I'd ask.
He's showing off.
We can use this as, well, it's kind of funny because I was watching Frasier again on Hulu, and his dad comes in. Well, Dad's moving in with Frasier, Martin is, and he says, nothing in here matches. And so Frasier says, well, it's because it's eclectic, so everything goes together, but it doesn't match or something. And so right at that time, they knocked on the door with Dad's chair, which is like a green plaid. And Frasier says, well, it doesn't go with what I have. And he says, oh, sure it does. It's eclectic. Just made me laugh. He's like, yeah, you just kind of messed up there, didn't you, Frasier? I already watched it once, Clint and I did, but kind of just felt like I needed something to watch again. And the shows I tried to watch on Hulu are just not for me. So I'm just watching Frasier on there again. But yeah, the first one of The Resident, the pilot, first scene is they're taking selfies as they're operating in the operating room. So like these nurses and stuff are taking selfies. And then the old man, the operator, he ends up, his hand shaking or something, but he ends up cutting like an artery on a simple appendectomy. Yeah, that. So it was kind of like, and then after you watch The Good Doctor, you're kind of thinking, I like The Good Doctor better. Somebody was watching The Good Doctor. They have like they're on season 4 on Hulu. I like that. I just kind of trimmed it so it wouldn't be so, that's fun. My friend, I gave her one of these, and she said, like, in the fabric flips and stuff, what she did is she put verses from God talking about, you know, like secrets and stuff. She just thought that was fun underneath these flips. But yeah, I'll never be out of my stash. Well, you guys know. You guys know. But I did bring my other stash stuff in, my big multi-stash thing, to go through that too. I was thinking, I wonder if I could do, like, cut this in half and use, oh yeah, that would work. Half and half. This piece right here was handmade by one of my subbies. A little bit too long, but I think it would still, ooh, or we could just make it into a pocket. Ooh, maybe out here. Yeah, let's do that. That's really pretty. Okay. Be careful. Then cut that very straight. Okay. Yep. That way I don't have to waste any of it. And I kind of wanted a pocket on these pages anyways. Okay.
So don't come back by...
Yeah, I might be done before you're back.
Huh?
I might be done before you're back.
Bye guys. Thanks for visiting. Okay. Oh, I need my hat.
Go. That's cute. And then that'll be a pocket.
Don't worry, I got my phone.
Okay. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Yeah, Clint was out working on his car just a few minutes ago. He said it's too cold, but when he was driving and the radiator messed up, the power steering also messed up, along with the fan and all that, you know. So he said that he found out that the power steering now has a hole in it, one of the hoses. So yeah, so now we got to get that too. I was thinking, sorry, like this one, some of these little ones that we had would be cute just like on the front of this this little thing. We could even make that into a little tuck spot. So these are some we made earlier this week, and it looks kind of fall, but I think it also goes with the color of this journal. Chloe's in there, or maybe it's outside. Just hear somebody talking. But yeah, I'm anxious to go see my friend. And her husband. I get caught up on stuff. That's kind of cute. I like that. Like I said, I'm not gonna, you know, do tons on here, but still want some fun goodies in here. That one I didn't cut, did I? Should have cut that before I started it. Oh well. Let's see. I have another one of those. Like this one. Here's the back of that envelope, the white one. That one's cute, and I think I'm going to make it like a belly band on the envelope. That'd be kind of cute. Using from my stash. Do you guys have any UFOs? Projects, unfinished projects, objects. I said it right, didn't I? Clint's not in here to say. I told you it should be UFP. That's so cute. Make sure that's glued down really well. And then we'll make that into a little belly band. That's cute. I like that. Let's see what's on this side. I think I really want, you know, like some secret pockets and stuff. See, I cut this one. Seeing if there's anything on this side that I want. I would like to put something there. Let's see if I have those other pieces that I've done recently in here. I don't see them. Usually the goats will tell me when Clint's walking home. I have this one, but I know I had like tons of them. Let me look. Maybe they're over here. Ooh. So my friend wrote, you know, and asked us to come over, and she said they've got the January blues. Well, her husband is retired now, and they can't really go anywhere because she's still teaching. And I told Clint, you know, I kind of think I might have the January blues too. So, what about you guys? Do you guys have the blues? I'm thinking too, it's not winter yet, you know. I mean, it's still winter for like 60 more days. Okay, well, I guess that's all we're going to do now. I'm going to dig around in my stash and just see what else I have that we can use here in these books, and when I come back we'll finish decorating it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and we really appreciate you guys. Yeah, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.